Welcome to Mystics Movie Madness, Episode 1, Lego Movie. Now the hat is for Lego Movie 2, which after this one, if y'all want me to do the second one down the road, I will do it. I don't think it was as good as the first one, but it was still entertaining in its own way. If you've never seen this movie, you might want to click off this video because, yeah, there's kind of spoilers in a sense. Like, spoiling the characters. But if you have, hopefully some of my personal insights will open new visuals on the movie for you. Hopefully not too negative, although some of them unfortunately are. So Lego Movie caters to basically every nerd who loves to build Lego sets. And when they get addicted to building Lego sets, it becomes their dream to have a special space to display them all. Everything must be perfect, as it shows on the box, so that everyone who admires it can see the fruits of their labor. That being said, I just have one question. Am I the only one who never got an actual Lego set their entire childhood because their parents weren't well off enough to afford them? I also didn't really care, as I did and still do have the big red Tyco bucket full of Tyco blocks, which are actually compatible with Lego. And I used my imagination to build whatever I wanted. So I guess you could say, I already am a master builder. Sometimes I had friends over to build them with. And it's a shame that we didn't have cell phones back then to record those memories. Or didn't think to take pictures of the actual stuff that we built. But for me, it was more satisfying and fun to be uniquely creative and design my own things than following instructions. Now, of course, as I've gotten older, I can see that instructions are good for specific things, but as I see it, Lego not only belongs in the toy category, but also the art category. Because I've heard of people taking random Legos and building artwork out of them, which is something I hope to do in the future when I find my other big bucket of actual Legos. So any way you choose to build Legos is acceptable. As long as you're having fun, that's all that really matters. Now, as far as Lego Movie goes, it's technically a kid's movie. But there are some dark things that make it kind of not. And for those of us adults who are kids at heart, we have the wisdom and know-how to be able to find the adult innuendos, if there are any, in movies, and can relate to many of the characters in some way. We also have the ability to compare personalities of those characters with other characters from other universes. Now, for this video, I have 3 comparisons for characters from this movie, and I wonder, has anyone else thought or shared or come up with these comparisons? Let me know in the comments. My first comparison for Lego Movie is Emmett. He reminds me quite a bit of SpongeBob. SpongeBob tries his best to stay positive and happy, even though Squidward is a negative Nancy almost all the time. Emmett tries his best to stay positive, polite, and kind, despite the fact that many don't acknowledge him at work or even know enough about him. To them, he's just another generic face in the crowd. I think we all feel that way sometimes, and it hurts until someone finally comes along that makes us feel special. Someone that makes us feel like we're somebody, not just a nobody taking up space, or not cool enough to be part of the group. It hurts being an outcast. I myself have been treated one pretty much my whole life, but those of us who are treated that way still keep trucking through the pain and do what we can do best to bring light to those around us. We know what it feels like, and we don't want others to feel that way either. Robin Williams said that best. Comparison number 2 in the movie comes with the stupid little show they all find entertaining known as Where are my pants? Now, if you've never seen Idiocracy, I recommend it highly. It is definitely what the world is coming to. But if you have seen it, you know their entertaining, stupid little show is called Ow My Balls, and is very similarly stupid, though in a more inappropriately painful way. It kind of makes me wonder if Lego Movie took Idiocracy's idea and made it more kid-friendly. Comparison number 3 is my favorite character, Unikitty. Her personality is much like that of Fluttershy from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Sweet, innocent, loving, until someone pushes that one button that turns them into an angry, raging, friend-defending monster that leaves those watching with an unforgettable, shocked expression. That's how I am. So I guess I see myself in both of them in that way, which is why, in the animated world, they're favorites of mine. Now, it seems like over the years we've gotten so used to and comfortable with pretending certain things are reality, whether in books, movies, and sometimes in the real world, they can be. Vitruvius made up a prophecy in hopes of finding that one master builder that was overlooked in the clutches of perfection and order of Lord Business's city, so that the rest would no longer have to hide. But because Emmett was so mindlessly conformed to following instructions that he literally had no unique creative thoughts save for the double-decker couch, which personally I think would be kind of cool if you raise it high enough so you're not looking through dangling legs, he had the makings of a master builder, but no one believed in him strongly enough to encourage his true skills into becoming reality. This makes Lego Movie one of those that made me see the effect that democracy has in our world today, even though it seems like no one else can see it. It suppressed creativity, unique thought, and turned the world into an almost utopian society, which to me would be excruciatingly boring if it were to become reality. We all need at least one persistent person to encourage us in our own uniquely creative skills. Everyone has a different skill. Everyone is a master builder of something. And all it takes is the right person to encourage it. But the creator also has to be exposed to the right inspiration, and that can't happen if they're just going through the same daily repetitive mindless motions. Now, convincing Lord Business, aka the dad, to cave in to unique creativity and making up stories with his Lego sets made him see the value of spending time with his children over being so uptight and suppressing of their creative young minds when those toys are specifically set for all ages. In a nutshell, it's not going to take one person to stop our Lord Business, democracy, from turning America into its own land of, you must do things my way, or dire consequences will happen. And even though in Lego Movie we see that dark turn of innocent people being threatened to be put to sleep, we know that because it is just a movie, someone will save the day and prevent that from happening. Unfortunately, though, there seems to be no real heroes left in our world to stop this kind of madness, which, by the way, has already started. All we can do is make every moment count with those we love, pray for all, and continue to fight for mental health to be positive and respected. The biggest heroes are the ones you never expect, and those who decide to change on their own accord because the good in them, aka good cop, bad cop, can see what's happening is wrong and break away from it. The ending isn't always a happy one, but when it is, it leaves the viewer with a satisfied sense of relief. Now, Remember, this is my personal take on Lego Movie, so if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. And stay tuned for more. But before I go, here is your daily reminder. You matter. You are creative. When time outside of your job and family life allow, search for your brand of creativity if you haven't found it yet. And don't stop until you find it. Don't stop using that creativity when you find it. Don't stop broadcasting that creativity or let anyone make you feel discouraged about it. You will find someone to inspire and encourage you, and remember to also be one that encourages and inspires others as well. Don't waste your life going through the mindless motions or thinking you are just another generic face in the crowd that has to follow a constant instructional utopian protocol. Life is too short and time is precious. Make the most of it with the people you love. Be the proud, genuine, unique, weird, and special master builder I know is in there. Thank you all, and stay tuned for the next episode.